guys, and welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Kristen. Today I'm doing some Christmas DIYs. I picked up some things at the Dollar Tree, Walmart, Hobby Lobby. It's all kinds, but everything is super inexpensive and under $5 to make. So let me show you guys what I did. First DIY, I'm going to be using these wooden letters from Hobby Lobby. They were $9.99 and then 40% off, and I know they're probably 50 or 60% off now. So these are about $5, and then I'm just taking the Waverly Wax in Antique and mixing it with a little bit of water to make a stain, and then I'm painting the fronts and the backs of these. And since I will be standing up the letters, I wanted the backs to be fully finished as well. So once that was done, I just grabbed a scrap piece of wood, sanded it down. That was in my garage, and I didn't even have to cut this one down. It actually ended up fitting perfect, and I'm going to be doing the exact same thing to the piece of wood that I did for the letters. Then I'm going in with the Waverly in plaster, the chalk paint, and then I am just dry brushing it all along the letters, and then I also did the same thing with a scrap piece of wood. So I'm using the scrap piece of wood because, like I said, I'm going to be standing up these letters. I did something similar to this in the fall time with the Hobby Lobby letters as well, and if you can't find these, you can always pick up some wooden letters from Michael's or Walmart, or probably even Hobby Lobby as well if you can't find these exact ones. But I just like that they came together. They were in the Christmas section, and so I thought it would be really cute to make a large display because these are pretty large letters. And like I said, this piece of scrap wood fit perfect. And then right now I'm just standing them up to see if they fit and if they fit how I want them to. And I was so happy that they did. So then I just took some hot glue and glued them down. And I'm using this Surebonder. It's really good hot glue, so I didn't have to worry about adding A6000 or super glue, but you definitely could do that if you wanted to make sure they were down enough. This is like some garland. It's just part of the garland. It's from Dollar Tree. I used it for a different DIY and had a little bit left over, and then I'm just wrapping it around the letters and figuring out how exactly I want it to look, and I thought that was super cute. And then I'm just using these greenery picks from Walmart, and then the other one was from Dollar Tree last year, and I'm just going to be gluing these down to the bottoms just to give it a little bit more Christmassy feel.
This time last year I was on my own, just me and a plastic Christmas tree all alone.
I decided I wanted to add just a little bit of red, so I did end up using that pick from the Dollar Tree. Like I said, it was from last year. I'm not sure if they have them again this year, but I'm sure they do have something very similar if not. And this is what it looks like when it is all done, and this is absolutely stunning. I love this. And I know I say this in every video, but this one 100% has to be my favorite DIY I've made this year.
This year will be different in so many ways. Now that I've found someone.
Next one, you'll need a foam wreath from Dollar Tree and a mop head. You guys know, or if you don't know, I love using these mop heads for a ton of DIYs for this winter or this Christmas. I think they just come in handy. They do come in like short strings when you tear it apart, but I don't really mind because you get quite a bit, and it's really a bang for your buck just because you can do a lot of crafts with these and you get a lot with mop head. This little Noel Farm Christmas tree sign came from Walmart. It was $3.97, and like I said, the wreath form was $1 and then the mop head was $1, but I was able to use that in 2 crafts. And then I'm just going to tie this ribbon around the top to hold the sign on, and then I'm just going to be adding some more of those Walmart greenery pieces. This is just left over from the first DIY I showed you. So I'm just adding that to the bottom, and then I had a random pine cone, so I thought I would toss that in the middle at the bottom.
Now
this one, you'll just need a mason jar and more of the mop head pieces. Like I said, they do come in short pieces, so you do have to keep wrapping them around. It is a little bit of time consuming, like with a jar. This is a larger mason jar I found at a yard sale. I got like a huge box of mason jars for $2 for I think 15 of them. Like I have a lot and I never know what to do with them, but I thought that I would use this mop head one time. I actually had to use a whole mop head for this and the wreath, and then just a little bit extra from some I had left over from probably a previous DIY, but I'm just going to be wrapping around the whole entire mason jar. And then I'm using this ribbon. I think this was from Hobby Lobby. If not, it was from Walmart. I've had it for quite a while, so I'm not really sure. But I'm just going to be tying it to the top with a bow. And then I was going to be adding some embellishments, but I thought it just wasn't going to look right. So I just added a couple more of those little pine pieces that were left over from the same pick that I used in the first two DIYs. So I'm just adding the greenery around the sides, and then I ended up adding a little Christmas tree that was from the Dollar Tree. I ended up just cutting the bottom off and then just shoving it right in, and then I ended up using some spray paint. It's just the white Walmart spray paint just to give it like a little flocked look, and I just added some berries and picks that I had left over from previous DIYs. And this is what it looks like. It's nothing huge, it's nothing big, but it is something that was so easy to make and it looks so pretty. Last DIY, I picked up these little wreaths from Hobby Lobby. They are $5.99 and then 40% off. You get 4 in a pack, and I'm just going to be using 3 of them. So I actually ended up only paying 89 cents a piece for these little wreaths, which I think are adorable. So I'm just going to be using 3 of them and then zip tying them together because I'm going to be making a quick little snowman. This was such a simple DIY to use. This hat came in a 3-pack from Dollar General. I know they also have them at Dollar Tree as well, but they were $1 a piece if you get 3, and there's $3, $1 a piece for these. And then this greenery is just some leftover items I had, and then this is a little ornament from the Dollar General. And once I put the little ornament on, I realized that I needed a bigger bow, so I did end up ripping the bow off that the little pine cone ornament came with and adding a larger bow, and that larger bow is also from Dollar General. And this just makes a really cute little wreath. You could probably do something else with this. You could probably glue it to a sign and make it a sign and add some kind of details to it, but I think this is just cute the way it is, so I just wanted to make it a little wreath. But yeah, guys, that's it. That's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed them. They were super fast and inexpensive to make. I love using other items besides Dollar Tree because you can really find some good deals if you just look. If you guys like this video, please make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you are new to my channel, I would love if you consider hitting that subscribe button down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!